All right, so let's get started. I'm with ad break from New York, right?
Yep, DC.
Okay, so what's the problem that you're facing in trading the order block again?
Yeah, I was, the first order I did, I was stopped out, and I think I went down to the 5-minute or 15-minute, and I looked for the 1, 2, 3 candle pattern.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it seemed to be going up and down and up and down. So I saw the candle pattern, but it quickly continued, going up and down. And I think it hit my stop loss. Maybe I set it too tightly.
Okay.
So maybe I went down to the lower time frame too early, and I should have.
How many? I'm sorry to cut you. How many alerts have you traded before from our alerts?
Yeah, so that my first one was stopped out, and I've now traded probably about 5 alerts.
Okay.
And like 2 or 3 of them, one of them took full take profit about 5 to 1. Another one is well on its way, is halfway there, and another one just opened and is doing fine. I did have one of the ones that's in profit now. The first time I entered it, it was stopped out, and then I went back in and set it with a little bit wider stop loss, and it worked out fine. So I guess
from 5 alerts from us that you tried, 3 of them are working fine and it hit your take profit, and 1 of them keep hitting the stop loss. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, 3 of the 5 have worked out fine.
Okay.
2 of them hit stop loss. 1 of them I re-entered that is now in profit. So I guess my question to you is the easiest, most conservative, highest probability of not getting stopped out to go in 4 hour and do a direct entry, even though lower RRR?
Understood. Okay. First thing, I will ask you several questions. So have you watched all the videos?
I have, yep.
Okay, including the quick guide.
Quick guide. I'm not sure which one is that.
Hold on a second. Let me show this to you.
Okay, sure. I may have
here. The quick tips and guidance over here.
Hold on a second. Oh, quick tips and guidance.
Yeah,
okay,
so you can watch that later as well.
Yeah.
So basically, when we trade the order block, based on my experience, it has the highest probability than others. But obviously, regardless how good it is, there will always be bad days. And there are times I entered order block 5 times in a row. Each of them doesn't work. That also happens. So you always want to keep that in mind. But in your case right now, that you receive 5 alerts from us, and then you said that 3 of them are working fine, and 1 of them probably hit a stop loss and then working fine, because after your re-entry right now is in a positive, but 1 of them keep hitting a stop loss. So I always mention to everyone that whenever you want to trade the order block, that obviously I myself, if it hit a stop loss, because I like to put at 50%, sometimes I aim 1 to 5, 1 to 10, which I'm going to explain it to you why I do that. So on the other hand, also if I were to re-enter because it hit a stop loss, I limit my re-entry maximum of 2 times. So meaning with the initial, in case that I had a bad days. So, but I believe that the market will go my way, but it's already hit a stop loss like 3 times, that I risk 0.25. So I would lose 0.75. Yeah, almost 1%, because I risk 0.25% per trade. And that way I will just accept the losses, because that is the rules, my rule. Okay, so it doesn't have to be like you. So that's why you do not want to keep re-entering, because something like that, like it keep hitting 5 times and then going your way, for example, or failed at all, then you do not want to keep pushing the market. You have to set a limit how many times that you want to re-entry. Right. Most of the time, it doesn't always happens like that an order block keep hitting and then you keep re-entering. It's not like that. Sometimes it touch and then go right away, right? So hold on a second. Let me just.
There was one you issued a few hours ago, and I went and checked it, and it looks like it's already touched the order block and went, and it didn't make it to 50%, which was where I entered.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think it was GBP CAD maybe.
Yeah. So sometimes this is the order block, right? And then the price touch here and then directly go up, right? Just touch a little bit, something like that, right? And then another thing that I always put at a 50%, this is myself. And to be honest, sometimes, well, I can tell that oftentimes it doesn't hit like this and then the price go its way, or it hit the stop loss, then I re-enter. I re-enter again, the same
So if it's a 4-hour, let me ask you this to keep it simple. I have a full-time job and I don't have hours to send on the chart, but I will go down to lower time frames sometimes. But are you saying you actually do 50% as a direct entry on the 4-hour, or do you do 50% on like the 5 or 15 and when you go down to lower?
I do it all because I do this like a full-time trader, but I do not trade the whole day. I trade simple. And, you know, for the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I guess, that I had been traveling domestically here. So I had been trading just quite a few. Even today, I just trade on Bitcoin one time and it hit a stop loss. And that's it. I did not doing re-enter because it happened at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I put a pending order Bitcoin, and then for some reason, I thought that it didn't hit my stop loss, but it closed losing minus, you know. But I just accepted. I didn't have the time to re-enter, and I don't, you know, I do my best to not forcing revenge on the market that I barely do. You know, like a long time ago, I usually force into the market, but I tend to long ago I tend to overtrade when I trade on a much lower time frame. But right now I just trade from M15, M5 is the lowest for me, H1, H4, sometimes D1. To me, like, it doesn't matter the time frame. When I see a setup that makes sense and makes comfortable for me, I would take it. Though, for example, I usually take 1 to 5. That is on average, most of the time, 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. But some occasion, for example, I had not been trading for quite a few days, and then I see a setup that I see for sure that the market has a higher probability to reach at least 1 to 3. Okay, I would just take it, even 1 to 3. So it doesn't always have to be exact, you know.
Right.
So I'm going to show it to you right now, what I have been shared with.
Yeah, I guess my big question is, how do I know? You know, if I see, like, if it's a sell, I'm looking for a lower low, right? Sometimes
Right.
it'll do a lower low, and then it'll reverse back and go back to a higher high and a higher low and stop me out. So I guess, when do I know it's sort of done making its major move and is retracing? You know, that's sort of and maybe we don't know 100%, of course, but I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay, how to reduce the false pattern of 1 to 3 and etc. Right?
Yeah, how to stop getting stopped out. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I come online right now to have one-on-one with you, I was actually discussing with my husband if he has like some tips because both my husband and I, we are more into day trader and a swing trader, especially my husband, swing trader. But then people, they like to take it on H4. So here's a quick suggestion. This is for my husband today, okay? And I think it's good. Hold on a second. I will just give you an example. What is give me a second. What's
a good entry? What's a bad entry? Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Okay. I think this one, right? This one was not working today, or this one US dollar Swiss franc. Let me check it. Which one? US dollar.
Yeah, I think I tried to enter that one as well.
This one, right? This one was not working. I wanna show it to you, the one that is not working.
Okay.
So it hit the stop loss first and then it goes down, right? Mm-hmm. So I didn't take this trade. I didn't take it 50%.
So yeah, I entered it, hit stop loss, and I re-entered it, and now it's up $120 so far, but I don't know.
Yeah, my husband also is in the same trade, so he also hit a stop loss. He said that right now is in the what is it, in the in the positive right now. I don't know if he hits a stop loss or he waited. Sometimes he waited until, because if he thinks there is possibility, for example, here's the thing, okay? When it comes to the order block, even though that you are receiving this order block to from us like this, and it looks very convenient, right? Because it's hit and it has probability to come back here. Did you get this Fibonacci indicator from us?
Did I get it from you?
Yeah, it is. You can download it in the member area. I will give you later. So basically here, you see that this is weekly high, weekly low. The black one is monthly high, monthly low, and the red one is daily high, daily low from the previous one. So this is previous day, this is previous week, this is previous month. So right now,
so the previous daily high is in red.
Yes. Look, if you hover your mouse over here, you see that there is D1 high and this is D1 low. Now I will just give you a quick guidance here, okay? Because I have created in a Zoom call explaining about this, and after this I will send it to you where you can download all this, okay?
Okay, great.
So here, basically when the price break the daily high, there is a probability the price to reach this Fibonacci 127. Okay, this is like a good thing for you. Like if you see the price breaks the the daily high, there is a higher probability the price to go 127. And then if the price 27 breaks above, the price breaks 127 Fibonacci, there is a possibility the price to reach 161, though it is not a must, okay? But there is possibility. So yeah, my husband told me that he entered this one, but he didn't tell me that he reached a stop loss. I don't think so, because I believe because he understands all this Fibonacci, I think he let the price to go up first, and then he put a pending order, sell stop instead of sell limit over there, you know. So he said to me that he has one pending order over here. Look, so the moment the price goes up, or even like hitting, maybe because he see there is probability the price to reach here, so you have, in this case, even though that you receive the alert from us, it is not a signal, right? We just share with you the zone, sure, a higher probability zone for you to sell or buy. Mm-hmm. So in this case, you also have to understand, if you are using, for example, this Fibonacci, okay, the price breaks the high and then touch here, and then it on H4 and it close here. So there is a higher probability it may hit a stop loss first. So instead of when it hit the order block over here, you should be seeing like let's make this bigger. You should be seeing the moment it touch here, right? This one, maybe you should say, okay, this is already break the high, so there is probability the price reach this 127. And then you may think like, okay, I do not want to put directly sell limit here, but I will let the price goes up first and then put sell stop instead of sell limit. Does that make sense?
So run that by me again. Yeah, so you're saying because it hit the daily, it went past the daily high, then it hit the which is the little dash line there.
Yes, 127.
Block, and then at that point, I might not want to do the 50% because it went past the daily high first, is what you're saying.
Yes, so you may let it pass the 50% first. After it passed the 50%, then you can put a sell stop. That is safer. Like that. That is one way. Okay, that is one way. And a second thing also, the most important thing, I always say it to everyone, that if you want to for the highest the king in a trading activity is understanding the market structure. Okay, yeah. Now if you understand the market structure, let's say you are not using this Fibonacci. Okay. Let's say you are not using this Fibonacci. So you receive an alert from us. And then you also see there is, for example, here, okay, this is also a good order block that has not been hit yet. there is probability that the price still going up, right? That's why if you see something like this, maybe you do not want to put directly at 50%. Let it go up first, and then you put a sell stop, because it may happen like for example, to come back here and then picking this up, right? And then picking this up and then go higher. That's also possible, right? Or it keep going higher, maybe picking this up, but this is not, oh, there is also like a, what you call it, imbalance over here. Hold on a second. There is also possibility to reach here. So in this instant, if there are several or more order block at the top that has not been hit yet, so maybe you want to put 50% after the price passing the 50% itself, not directly 50% the moment the price.
Oh, I see.
touched.
So you're saying do a sell stop at 50% once it goes past 50%. So that way, if it retraces back down, headed back toward my target, it won't trigger until it goes that direction.
Yes, it won't trigger, because if it is keep going up, it won't trigger, right? Or maybe after H4, maybe you go to H1. I'm just saying, I'm just showing give you an example of this. For example, okay, this is the H4 order block, right? And then let's say you go to H1, and then so you get the signal when this candle with this candle, right? Correct? You get the signal with this candle when it hit, and then you get the signal on H4.
Correct.
So, and then you can do analysis. You can do analysis. So that's why we always say that manage your trade wisely, that you still need your due diligence to enter your trade. So you take a look, okay, this is the H4, and then the H4 is valid, right? The order block that we send to everyone will always be a valid one. But regardless that, you will need to still do your analysis, a quick analysis by understanding the market structure. And right now, if you want to use a Fibonacci, for example, okay, the price has broken the daily high, previous daily high, and yours is here. Okay, there is possibility the price to reach this one. So also, and then after maybe you wait for another 1 hour, okay, you wait after another 1 hour and you see, okay, the price breaks the daily Fibonacci 27. There is possibility the price could reach the 61. So you may as well do not want to take this order block at all.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay. But usually the strongest one is when the price hit the daily high. It usually reach what is it? Daily Fibonacci 127. That's what usually happen. So here it is not always. Sometimes it happen like this. So that's why you want to put, for example, okay, let it hit, like in case you want to put a stop loss over there, let it hit here first, and then you started placing your pending order there. Does that make sense?
So you're saying let it hit what? Let it hit what first?
Let it hit the what is it? Yeah, the top of the order block, and then maybe when this candle close, then you can put the order block. I would let it as if it hit a stop loss. You know, I would just put it.
In this case, it would trigger it on any of these candles. It looks like
the big one.
Oh, I see.
The big one.
Yeah.
Right. So there is no stop loss at this point. You do not have any stop loss for now. You know, because we don't know, the price may as well just go back up. We don't know. But looking like this, so that is number one. Okay, so you still have to do analysis like that. So you do not want to put directly at 50%. You want to see.
So in this case, just to understand, you're saying in this case, because it hit past the daily high, it hit the 127. You're saying because it hit the daily high, I should not enter a 50% direct entry pending order, because it's a very strong move. It's likely to blow past it.
That is one way for you to do that if you are using this, because sometimes also this once it hit over here and then reverse. So now the second way, this is an example. This is what is it? This is a suggestion from my husband right now.
Okay.
So sometimes what is it, the pattern 1 2 3 pattern, well, in this case this order block is pretty small, so you can go like to M15 or M5, but I would do this, okay? I would do this whenever you if you do not want to be like so complicated with the daily high and everything. Whenever you receive sell order block like this, you wait an hour later, okay, an hour, to see when is the candle that breaks below, candle by candle. In this case, this one. Am I right?
Which one? Which one broke
Here.
below? Oh, I see.
If I'm talking about the candle, this is the wick.
Yes.
It's going lower.
Oh,
If you do not feel comfortable with the blue one, okay, if you do not feel comfortable with the blue one, so you started this one, okay, there is a break candle, right? So I said, look at that. Here, it's basically the same like 1 2 3, but this is not red, okay? So if you are looking like this, you just want to wait the candle that is breaks lower, then there is possibility, especially if it is red, there is possibility then the price will start to go lower. Does that make sense? So
yes.
When this candle
you're saying when you get the 4 hour, so this is a good process. When you get the 4 hour alert, don't go to the 5 minute, go to the 1 hour and look for the candle.
It's better.
What?
Yeah, it's better to go to 1 hour.
Yeah, yeah.
I always go to, most of the time, I sometimes go to M15, M5 myself. But if it is like, because you said that you have a day job, something like that, you just wait from the hourly candle. So you do not have to keep checking every 15 minutes, right? Just hourly candle and see which candle that's starting close, not close. Well, at least the week there is a breakout within candle by candle. Remember that on the scalping method that I shared with the members last time?
Okay.
Right? Last week I shared about the scalping method. So this is the candle break the first time. So when this candle closed, so you start looking for trading on this hour. So when for example, here the candle hit like this, okay? Here's the process. So the candle start hitting the order block here, right?
Yes.
You wait the next hour. Okay, why? Because there is no break below. You wait the next hour, it still breaks above, right? You see that? This one still break above. And then so you do not want to looking for the opportunity on a lower time frame on M5, for example. And this one also still break above, still break above, still break above. But here it breaks above, but it also breaks below. So maybe you want to choose, if you feel comfortable, then you can start looking once this break below, then you start it from this hour, right? In this case at 3 p.m. my time, okay? So, and then you can go to M5. You start it from here, right? Hold on. M5 or M1, whatever you want to
right. And then what am I looking for on the M5 or M15? Am I looking for the same thing, the break below, the breakout below?
Yeah, no, you start looking for your order block.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You start looking for the order block, or you can start looking like your 1 2 3, right? Look, there are sometimes it didn't work, sometimes it worked, but you are following something that has high probability trade. Maybe this way also there is never something guaranteed, right? But I will give you some process. What can you do? This is actually the easiest way. So whenever you see the order block, like a sell order block, wait for the next 1 hour, see if the candle breaks lower than the previous one. Then you start going to M5. Like in this case, it's this one, okay? So if you want to trade on M1, for example, let's go to M1. I do not say never, but it is not my favorite, okay? So it's too fast for me. So let's see, where is your 1 hour? Here, okay? So this is when you start looking the probability, because this is already breaks below. Remember, this one is already break below. So this one is considered a retracement, okay? So here, let's say if you want to take it another per candle, for example, you may as well think this is a sell order block, right? Mm-hmm. That is a sell order block. And then let's see, right now it gives you almost like, I don't know, 1 to 10 already, 1 to 15. If you enter from M1. Does that make sense now? Process?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Right?
What was the stop order, not the stop procedure you talked about for last? I just joined a couple days ago, so I didn't see that.
Which one?
I don't know. You said last week you shared with all the members some stop procedure.
Okay. Hold on. I will show it to you here. So here is sorry, I like to watch Dogo's picture. Okay, here the channel, and here click on the videos. Okay, you go to StarseedFX, click on the video here. Easy 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute scalping strategy. All right.
It's called,
so what
okay, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes scalping strategy. Okay,
it's the last video here. So scalping trading strategy, 1 minute, 5 minutes. So the process. So let me show this to you, and this is just an idea. Okay, so every time you get an alert from us, you can go to H1. Okay, let me just make this clear again. Hold on. You got the alert from us. Sell order block from here. Okay.
Yeah.
You got the alert from a sell order block from here, and then see. So you receive the alert probably from this one or this one, right?
Right.
Okay. So you do not want to enter directly. You just want to wait until there is a candle that is breaks below. Okay. In this case, this one. So once this candle close, you want to start looking for opportunity at the moment this candle start, right? This candle start. If you do not want, for example, this candle, but it is blue, I do not want, it's okay. So you can start from here. Okay, meaning you start from here. Now, if you go to M5 from here, for example, like me, maybe I'm not going to find any opportunity. I usually go to M15. Now, you see that here on M15, you go to M15 because I started here. Let's say I do not feel comfortable with this, so I feel comfortable with this because it's already going down, right? It's exactly the same 1 to 3, right? So you start from here, go to M15, like me, for example. So here is the order block, right?
Yeah.
Here is the order block. I would take it because this is 15%. So I will take it, let's say 50% is already 1 to 3 right now. Okay, or else maybe if you think like you want to go to M1, is up to you.
I see. So you find the what? So to summarize, you're saying get the 4-hour alert, go to the 1 hour, wait for the candle close to break below. This is for a sell. The wick of the previous candle. Then go. This is example procedure. Then go to 15 minute. Find the order block. And then place a pending sell.
It doesn't have to be always 15 minutes, okay?
Right.
If you find it, the candle break on H1 like this, and the next hour here, the new hour here, you may want to go to M15, M5, M1, whatever that makes sense to you and makes you feel comfortable, because we are within the zone that has higher probability to go to reverse, to go lower, because this is the H4 order block, and you want to take a very a more precise entry just by candle break. So this way it will be easier for you like to manage. As long as the candle breaks higher, you are not looking for a sell opportunity. You just want to wait until one candle breaks below. If you are willing to take, even though this is blue but there is below, look, you can start looking for your entry here. If you are not feeling comfortable, then you are here. Then start looking entry from here. You see, you do not have to be worried because H4 is a big candle. Even if you are late, it looks like you are late from from the H1 or M15, especially M5. It still can give you more than 1 to 5. All right?
Right. So it could be 1 hour, it could be 15 minute, could be 5 minute, whatever.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go look for my sort of this lower time frame order block look at 50% and place a sell pending order at 50% because it will retrace back into that lower time frame order block like what you showed.
Yes. Like example, if you started from here, for example, look, if I started from here, I didn't see any entry on M5, on M15. I guess, I don't know. Hold on.
There was a 5 or 15 minute where it retraced.
Hold on. Did it hit? No, it didn't hit. It didn't hit.
Right. Yeah.
But so, it was hit over here.
That's right. Yeah, it was hit further down. That's correct.
Yeah, but let's see. Even on M5, it didn't hit as well. This one also didn't hit. So that's why you have to be flexible. For me, probably I don't have any entry, but around this area. You see, because this is the type of lower high, low.
Right. I mean, if you just go and hit a sell, market sell order, you would have to put your stop loss pretty high.
Right. Exactly. Pretty high over here. And then if it is not, you see, that's why when you put it at 50% here, it can give you only 1 to 2. But here, using 15 minutes, you already get like 1 to 3, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. So did you know the process? So could you repeat here again? So what you do if you are getting the alert from us?
Right. So you get the 4-hour alert. Then I'm going to check every hour and look for a wick or a candle break below. And this is for a sell order. I like that one right there. Yep, it breaks below, that one right there. And then I'm going to start looking either on same or lower time frame, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute for an order block, right?
Right. Or even on M1. If you
or even on M1. It'll happen on M1. I guess it'll happen on M1 first, probably, right?
Yes. Yes, take a look. This is on M1, but I would suggest on M1 you do not want to take it at 50%. Okay, you want to see the order block itself. I usually take the full candle if I were to take what is it on M1, but it's better just take a full candle. This alone is 3 pips.
Oh, I see. Right. So do an entry at the very top.
I know it may hit. Look at that. This one alone already take like
so what do you mean you take the full
1
candle?
to 40?
You do it at the bottom.
You take the full candle. Yeah, hold on a second. So here, if we take it, if you take half, I think you will get about 1 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
You see, even just by the end of the order block itself, you already get 1 to 15 done for the day.
Yeah, although if it's
right?
if it's that high, my lot size only goes so high. So, but I guess that means I risk less, I suppose.
Yeah. So you use the tool like us, like this, just to make sure that you always use the same lot, the same risk for every single trade. That's very important.
Yeah.
You can use any other tool, but
yeah.
Whenever you trade, you need to use a money management tool, whatever.
Yeah, to make sure it's like 0.5%, 0.4%, whatever lot size, whatever size I want to risk each trade, right?
Yes. So I guess now that you understand, and now I want to show it to you. Here, if you want to get these the indicator of Fibonacci in case you want it. So you just go to events here, Zoom calls, okay, and click on past here at Zoom call, and then click on past. There are, what is it? How to use Fibonacci for your take profit target over here. There is video, and here also the candle break indicator. You can download it here. Okay, if you want. Okay, this is still for MT4, and yeah, this is for MT4, and then so you can just put it on the indicator, and it will have like this. You see, the reason why you want to do this, it's very good. Like for example, this is weekly high. Okay, this is weekly high, and this is weekly Fibonacci 127. If you are sure, for example, the market is gonna go higher, you almost know for sure where the market will go. That is to Fibonacci.
And how do I know where it's going to go? You're saying if it breaks the weekly high, it's likely to hit the daily high?
Yeah, look, I know. I mean, like something like this. Let's say an example, okay? This market is very clear. It's gonna go down, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like it is in a downtrend. So when you say, for example, you see, let me make this default again. Okay. Let's say you trade your on and you see there is the order block over here, right?
Yeah.
So when you want to take, oh, what is that? So when you want to take sell, you want to take sell after this candle break 27 probably here. So instead of you're taking the last low, you want to put your take profit at 27. Does that make sense?
No, I thought you want to go to the last low, but you're saying last low plus 127 times the last low?
Yeah, because this is the previous day is candle is broken. Look, when the daily low is broken, there is possibility the price to go to minus 27 over here based on the Fibonacci. Look, right now, when the price broke daily high, there is a higher probability the price to go to, this one, daily Fibonacci 127. Does that make sense?
Right, but you were pointing to the take profit on a sell trade, so I didn't understand that because I would have already set my, wouldn't I already have looked left and set my take profit at that red line there?
Yeah, red line here, because now if I see, like, for example, here, okay, this one, the market, I mean, like with your analysis, the market is in a downtrend. Mm-hmm. So there is a probability the market to close lower than this one. So whenever it goes lower, instead of you take here at the red line, you can take at the Fibonacci 27 around this area, more or less. So
you're saying I would move my take profit down to 127 if it gets close to my take profit?
Yes, if it, I would take it around here instead of here. If, for example, you are taking there, so you see, like, this is 1, 2, 3, but I don't think I will get this one because I always take 50%. You see something like this? It happens so many times. Unless I'm lucky, so this one is hit, then I would banking 6R, 6 or 7R around here instead of 5R. Mm-hmm. But if you want to be conservative by following the trend, yeah, you can put it at here at the last, by look left, the last low. It doesn't matter. It's just a suggestion. You see, when you are using the Fibonacci by breaking daily high or daily low.
Okay, got it.
Okay, but the most important thing, so right now, how to use the order block. So you just, whenever you wait, for example, including D1 probably you want to use on H4, you know, when the candle is, you just go down lower one time frame back, and then so after that, you just can go to much lower time frame, M15, M5, or M1 for your entry.
Right. So you go one lower time frame, and you wait for the breakout of the break of structure, and then you look on same or lower time frame for an order block, basically, and try to look at maybe 50%.
Yes. 50%. But unless it is on M1, maybe you want to take it the whole candle.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do M1. I'll probably do M5, M15, M30.
Yeah, me too. I feel like sometimes it's too much going on M1. All right. So is there still any question? Hello, Ed, you still there? Hello?